China just hit back to America with 125% tariffs on US imports as a retaliation to the 145% which President Trump has enacted on China. Keep in mind that tariffs are the weapon of choice that Donald Trump has decided to use to bring back the good old America, in his own words. But currently, the things are not going in the way that Trump expected, or the American government or the American people expected right now. The bigger question that nobody is asking right now is what actually happens if these tariffs do not work? Because I have been analyzing this all along. I was on the plane and I was watching the videos and the reports. Most experts are kind of anti-tariffs right now. I was listening to BlackRock's chairman and CEO, Larry Fink. I was listening to Jamie Dimon. I was listening to Bridgewater, Ray Dalio, and several other experts, and Warren Buffett too. All of these guys and experts in finance and economy, they keep saying that this is not the right way that Trump is going about it. So maybe Trump is some kind of a super genius who is above all of them, and we'll see at the end. But there is a chance that this might not work. Now, the question is still, what happens if tariffs don't work? Because China is a bigger player in the economy. You cannot bully China, guys. I am currently in Europe. I've been traveling through Europe. I'm in Croatia right now. And the more you interact with people, they seem to be sort of more siding towards China. America has created a lot of enemies right now, especially Trump has created a lot of enemies that people are now siding more towards China for some reason. But also, if you look at production and things, tools that people use on the everyday basis, China, made in China, is still the name of the day. So they have a lot to benefit from trading with China still because they get cheaper goods and so on and so forth, including vehicles, BYD, which I've already reported on my TikTok account. I'm seeing more BYD everywhere already in Europe. But anyway, the point is this: if the tariffs don't work, this has happened before. In 1930s, the American government tried the same strategy, but guess what happened? It led into a depression, or the greatest depression of the last 200 years that the American government suffered, which affected the whole world. And what was the solution? The American government decided to confiscate gold, take the gold out of the American people's pockets and put it into treasury. And that led into the devalue of the dollar to sort of help the US economy to get stimulated and to get things going back up again. Now, this could happen again. If it doesn't work, one of the options that the government may have, like the American government, could be confiscate something like Bitcoin or crypto. And also, to give you more context, when they confiscated gold from Americans, the price of gold obviously skyrocketed from about $20 to $35, just like that. So because they realized that American people had the power and people were opting to buy gold over the US dollar, obviously, to maintain their value, and they realized that to enact more trust in the US dollar, they need to get rid of the gold from the hands of the people and obviously leave them with the US dollars. Now, if this happens this time around, if let's say the economy crashes in the US, it goes into the balls of flames, and they're trying to look for ways to reinstate it, one of the potential strategies they could use is to either confiscate people's Bitcoin or to have a Bitcoin strategy to sort of, bank your Bitcoin with the bank. We're going to give you these benefits and whatsoever. And that could skyrocket the price of Bitcoin. So overall, I think if the natural way of things, or at least the most expected way we want things to happen, which is the tariffs help the American economy to grow and the US buys Bitcoin and we all going to get rich, that's fantastic. That's one scenario. The other scenario is that, look, things can go bad, but still crypto could still benefit, especially Bitcoin, because it was made for times like this. Chaos is good for Bitcoin. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. And every day I'm making updates on the tariff scenario, global economies, and I'm traveling the world on behalf of you guys and give you the ground level news of what's happening everywhere in the world. So I would appreciate if you subscribe, like the video, and also if you want to use the tools that I use to trade the markets, especially crypto, the links are in my bio, the links are in the description below. My name is Greg BTC, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.